So the pure substances we classify into elements and compound. The element we further classified into metals, non-metals, metalloid and noble gases. So first we will learn what are elements. So what we are saying, elements are the basic form of matter. What are elements? These are the basic form of matter which cannot be broken into any further simpler substances. Clear beta? What is it? It is the basic form which we cannot further broken up into more simpler forms. It means the elements are made up of only one type of atom. It means if I am having element, one example is suppose the iron. So if I am having a piece of iron, so this piece of iron, it contains only iron atom. If I broken down this, then also what I will get? I will get the atoms of iron only. It is the meaning of this, that we cannot simplify it into more simpler form. Why? Because they contain only one type of atom. Clear? So then again these elements were divided into metals, non-metals, metalloid and noble gases. As we all know, what are metals? Metals are the electropositive element, right? Electropositive, which lose their electron and form a positive ion. They are said to be metals. Metals are having some properties like they are ductile, they are malleable, they are having high melting point, high boiling point, they are sonorous, right? So the metals are nothing but they are the pure substance elements. And otherwise non-metals, they are also said to be pure metals. Again, if we want to know the properties of non-metal, so generally non-metals are non-malleable, non-ductile, they are bad conductors of heat and electricity, they are non-sonorous, right? Just remember the properties for your knowledge. Clear? Then metalloid. What are metalloids? Metalloids are that type of substances which contains the characters of both metals as well as non-metals. They show character of metal and non-metal. That is why they are said to be metalloid. Okay. And noble gases. Noble gases we know group 8 or 0 group contains the noble gases. Noble gases you can also consider as considered in non-metals. So just for your knowledge you remember about this. Okay. Then come to compound. Whenever we come to compounds, so what are compounds? Compounds are made up of more than two elements, two or more than two elements combined with each other. It composed of element. Now the question arises, we are saying that it is a pure substance and pure substance is one which we cannot further split up, right? So don't be confused. Compounds are also said to be pure substances, but yes, of course, what is the difference between element and compound? The element is made up of two or more than two elements combined with each other, and remember, they combine with each other in a fixed or definite proportion. Okay, the very common example of this is water. What is water, beta? Water, from where you are taking water, it doesn't matter. Water from your home, water from my home, water from anywhere. It always contains the hydrogen and oxygen in the ratio 2:1, or by weight you can say that 1:8. So it is the meaning of the compound. Is it clear to you? What are elements and what are compounds? Now the elements and compounds, by the methods of separation we cannot separate them. Clear? Because we cannot further splits up them into more simpler form. We use the word pure, it means they are the pure only, they not contain any impurity. So the question arises, so which substance we have to pure? So yes, we are having mixtures. So let us talk about the mixture.